Hi everybody, welcome to the weekly energies. So sorry that they're a little bit late, so I'm recording this on the 5th, Tuesday the 5th, but I'm going to do an overall message and then go into the individual zodiac signs. How are we all doing? We have so many planets going retrograde right now, so many things being reviewed, reflected, decluttered, because we're in the sign of Virgo till the 22nd of September. Let's see what's the overall energy then for this week, 4th to the 8th. 4th to the 8th, a new start is coming. We are approaching that new moon on the 14th, and that's in Virgo, and this is going to be big. We have healed, we've purged, we've released. We know what we want and what we don't want. This is a trait of Virgo, and this is where the new start is coming. Oh wow, look at this, guys. There's the confirmation. New moon energy. Time to give rather than to take. The themes we're looking at this week is where we're giving our love, our time, our efforts, our energy on a day-to-day basis. This is Virgo energy. She is looking at responsibilities, what we are responsible for, how we go about them, how we go about being of service to the people that we love, or the things that we love, whether that's career, projects, business. Responsibility is a big trait of Virgo. Now, the flip side of this, guys, is that we can be of service to our own detriment. And this is where, especially during this Mercury retrograde, which is in the sign of Virgo, we are revisiting what's working, what's not. Because there's a new start coming with that new moon. And when that new moon comes in, it's either the day before or the day after. I think it's the day after. Mercury actually goes direct. So answers are going to come in, but not yet, not this week. We're still working through what we need to work with. We're still working through what needs to go, what needs to stay. Who needs to go, who needs to stay, where your time, your energy, efforts are coming in. Let's have a look. What else do we have as the overall energy? Nothing will come of a situation. We're in a void, of course. We're having to bring some love into the situation. This is Aquarius energy. Now, this could be love for self also. Remember what I was saying about being of service to your own detriment? You're going to know what's not. If you are working at something and you are responsible for it, but it doesn't feel quite right, you feel exhausted by it, this is saying nothing will come of a situation. Meaning you'll know when the time comes to move forward what needs to go and what needs to stay. This is nothing new. You already have an inkling. I feel like the energy is gaining momentum to that new moon. You already have an inkling of what this is. Bottom of the deck. Oh, that was the bring love into this. Yeah, this is where our commitment's being tested. Surrender to that full moon that we've just had in Pisces last week. That was powerful. Pisces is the opposite sign to Virgo. So Virgo is the practicality and Pisces is the spirituality. It's also about the dreamer. Pisces is the dreamer. There's that energy. It's gaining momentum towards your dreams. So you know that the universe is trying to push you on the right place towards your dreams. But you might be having to maybe cut some things out, change some things up. All these planets in retrograde, it's all about reviewing, revisiting, releasing, re-editing situations. Okay, oh well, there you go. There she is. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo energy. You are good enough. Make the first move based on your worth and your value. If that's nothing that you've learned through that Venus retrograde energy that's now direct, so we're starting to move forward with projects, people, places, relationships, she's worked on your worth and value. So let's go into the individual days then. I'm not going to do Monday because, as I say, I'm recording this on Tuesday. So Tuesday the 5th, then I will do an individual message for all the zodiacs for how you can work with this energy this week. Tuesday the 5th, what energy is coming in? Healer of the ages, you are the healer. Now Virgo is the natural healer. In the astrology, it is the nurse, the doctor, the carer. You are the healer of the ages. Now 5 and 1, something wants to come into balance. So for some of you, this could be health. Virgo is related to health, well-being, diet, nutrition. There's something wants to come into balance, possibly in those areas of your life on Tuesday because this is a good time to initiate change. Virgo is very good at getting rid of things that no longer serve us. And if this is our habits, also how we think about say for instance our diet, our nutrition, health, well-being, exercise. She's good to initiate something new in our lifestyle. Wednesday we have the 5th chakra archangel Uriel. So going into our higher self, that's that opposite sign, that's that Pisces energy I was talking about, getting that balance right, finding some kind of solitude on Wednesday. Thursday, what do we have? Goddess of the Moon. Yeah, you really needed to get some time in solitude this week. That moon energy was potent in Pisces. And this is where we can become ungrounded if we are focusing too much on our dreams, but not actually doing anything practical towards them, hence Virgo. And this is where our self-worth value comes in, and our critical thinker, our critical mind. Friday, what do we have? A woman holding a coin. So coins, money in an energetic sense is our value. So yes, very much what I was saying about that, getting balance in your life, to do with your worth and your value this week. Coming off that full moon in, that retrograde energy in Venus, she's now moving forward, and she knows how to bring in this, there's the skills of justice, how to bring in this balance, the skills of balance to your door to personal healing and happiness. This is a number 6 energy. The healer of the ages is a number 6 energy. The woman holding a coin is a number 6. 4 and 2 is 6. So there's 666 energy. And this is the key to our door to personal healing and happiness. So most certainly we're doing some purging and releasing yet again this week. Okay, let's go into the individual zodiac signs now, guys. Starting as always with Aries. Aries, hello, I have a message for you this week, Aries. We're looking at the 4th to the 8th. What's the overall message for Aries? Aries, what do we have? What's coming in this week and how can you flow? Oh my goodness, look at this, Aries. You are enough. This is exactly that energy of Virgo. You are enough, Aries. Some of you, because the bottom of the deck is fear, are fearing something, and you might even be fearing having more fun, passion, enjoying life. This is an old belief of guilt and shame, where you've been programmed somewhere subconsciously, whether that's from childhood, whether this is what your parents used to instill in you, the people surrounding you, society, or ancestrally. This is karmic energy too, whereby you feel guilt and shame for having fun, maybe overindulging. Obviously, I'm not saying you can overindulge every day, everything in moderation, but you might just punish yourself for having fun, laughter. Virgo is a very practical earth energy, but she criticizes herself if she's not working and being of service to others. So this is where you're needing to go into that worth and value of you are enough, you are entitled, deserving of having fun, passion. Let go of the fear, let go of the guilt, the shame, Aries. Okay, I hope that helped you guys. Taurus, I have a message for you guys. How are you? How are you flowing with this weekly energy in the sign of Virgo? Let's have a look. Go to the intro if you want to know more about the collective energy. But this is just a little bit of a bonus message for Taurians here this week. How can Taurus work with this energy this week? What's coming up through this Virgo season and this Mercury retrograde? What's coming up for Taurus? Dream big. Dream big in your abundance and wealth. Some of you might be blocking some kind of you're good enough for, the health, wealth and happiness kind of energy. This is areas to do with worth, and that's a Virgo trait, is not being good enough to receive the finer things in life, to receive the happy ever after. Whatever it is, this is asking you to dream big. Now, we've just had the full moon in Pisces, which is Virgo's opposite sign. Pisces is that dreamer, that intuition, that spirituality. And it wants you to ground something into that. She wants Virgo. She wants Virgo. This is the message I'm getting. She wants Virgo to take some practical steps in something to do with your worth, your abundance, Have you got any abundance blocks, Taurus? Taurus, you are ruled by the second house, which is all about money, value, your tangible things. You like the finer things around you, Taurus, because you rule by Venus. The finer things in life, and you are worthy of them, Taurus. For some of you, it's asking you to connect to some kind of ancient Egyptian traditions. Now, this is funny enough. When I was drawn to put up my goddess Isis, she's got the Ankh there. That's the womb of Isis. This is being worthy of your creative spark, your energy. And you've got the Ankh here. And this is stars, astrology and mythology. So looking into some kind of astrology, mythology around abundance, if that makes sense too. That's a message for some of you guys. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that, Taurus. Now we're going to go into the sign of Gemini. Hello, Gemini. We have a message for you, or I have a message for you. This is just a little bit of a bonus reading. Whoa. Commitment and dedication. Your commitment's being tested right now, Gemini. Let's have a look. Bottom of the deck. Rejection is an old wound. Let it go. It's blocking your creative spark. Gemini, you're highly creative. There's something to do with Venus energy. We've just come out of the Venus retrograde. She's now direct, which is beautiful. So you've been healing and purging a lot of things to do with the Venusian areas of your life, which is romance, love, passions, whether that's passions at work, your creative energy, it's divine feminine. The finer things in life, do you feel worthy of them? Is it blocking your creative spark, your sacral chakra energy? And this card here is, do what you always do, and you'll always get what you've always got. There's something to do with your safety and stability, some shadow work that you may need to do, Gemini, where you don't feel safe, you don't feel stable. And yes, as always, Venus is that worth and value. How are you valuing yourself? Do you think you are good enough? Do you think your creative commitment and dedication is good enough? Some of you might have been actually doing something for a long time, put your heart and soul into it and not seeing the rewards. Shake it up. Do something different. And if it doesn't work, try again. Rather than giving up, Gemini, don't give up. Just try something different. Remember, do what you've always done. You'll always get what you've always got. Okay, Gemini, hope that helped you guys. We're going into the sign of Cancer now. Hello, Cancer. I do have a message for you for this week, 4th to the 8th. And I'm using my oracle deck that I created. The energy from this is so powerful. What do we have for Cancer? What's the message for Cancer? Angels and feathers. This was at the bottom of the deck when I was shuffling the cards. So look for signs. So this is not going to be a message for all of you, but this could be a message from Spirit. Look for the signs. There's some kind of synchronicity to do with feathers, angels. Pay attention, Cancer. There's somebody wants your attention. And for some of you, you might have been going down the path of that spiritual energy of angels, of guides, of archangels, and you've put it to the side. This is asking you to pick it up. There's some messages coming in there for you guys. What else do we have for Cancer? Gods and leaders. Are you putting yourself down? Masculine energy, there you go. Are you putting yourself down? Gods and leaders. So when we're in our masculine, especially the wounded masculine, we have been programmed to not feel worthy of love, not feel worthy of the finer things in life, not feel worthy of stability, security. And then to be in our masculine, it's exhausting. We can be highly critical of ourselves, especially in Virgo season, Cancer. Areas to do with your masculine, so even your physical body. Something to do with the divine masculine here, so that you pull the gods and leaders and you pull the masculine. Are you putting yourself down? Do you need to go into that more receptive nurturing energy of the feminine. Love yourself first kind of energy. Are you too much in this masculine? Which to me, you pull these cards, so it's saying to me, yes. We can transform this. We have the infinity symbol here. Transform our old programs around masculine, doer, provider, protector. Go into that feminine. Be open to receive, because you are worthy. You pulled the Taurus energy here. You're healing some wounds to do with this Taurian energy, second house. Some of you might have an imbalance with money, the relationship to money, the finer things in life, because this is Taurus, ruled by Venus, and that's what she rules. And Taurus is what we are worth. It's our income. And this is not, some of you might not even, you might be retired, you might not have an income, or you might not work for money. We all work and be of service for something. I'm not putting value here, or money to value. This is probably exactly this. Some of you might be thinking that if you haven't got money in the bank, or a lot of money in the bank, this is a reflection on your worth and your value. And this is where you're coming in to heal. This is what you're coming in to heal this week, Cancer. Okay, but remember, watch out for those angels. There's synchronicity. Talk to your angels. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to now give a message to Leo. Leo, hello, how are you guys? I'm going to give you a message, a bonus message. Go to the overall intro. That's where you'll get the bigger energy of this week. This is just a little bonus for you guys. What's coming in for Leo this week? Leo. Now, Venus has just gone direct in your sign. She's been in retrograde, so you've been looking at areas to do with passion, your heart healing, your worth and your value. Oh, North Node's come up here. We've got North Node in Aries currently for the next 18 months or so, or just under. This is where you're needing to take action. Now, North Node in Aries is about self, I am, taking a leap of faith, moving forward. Some of you might be fearing some kind of rejection wound here that's stopping you and holding you back. It's asking you to step out your comfort zone, Leo. What else is coming in for Leo this week? Gods and leaders. Yeah, some of you are doing some kind of healing on the masculine wounding, whereby you've been programmed to be more in your masculine, which can be exhausting. Some of you might be physically feeling fatigued, and this is asking to release some kind of old rejection. Let it go, because it's keeping you too much in your masculine and not in that beautiful energy of the feminine, where you're open to receive, especially self-care, self-love, the finer things in life, guys. And this is what you've been learning in the Venus retrograde, which is now direct. Oh, well, look at this. Yeah, you're needing to go more into your feminine energy. Trust your intuition, trusting that you are open to receive. This is Venus. There's a symbol of Venus on here. So just what I was saying about with this Venus energy in your sign, she's going direct now. You're putting things into perspective. You're putting things into forward motion. This is that going to that Aries energy now, guys, because Aries is the leader. He will, so it's ruled by Mars. He will make the first move. It'll move forward into that direction. Anything else for Leo? Blocks in your heart. This is that divine feminine energy. Some of you are needing to balance out your nutrition. We are in Virgo season, as it states on here as well. So Virgo is about our nutrition. Either eating, overindulging, or not eating enough. Take what resonates. Some of you are needing to balance the relationship you have with what you put into your body, or how your mind plays a role in this. You might be super critical about you having fun, joy and laughter, Leo. Now, you are the sign of having fun, being sociable. We've just come out of your sign, and you might be beating yourself up because this is a lower vibe of Virgos, where there can be that critical thinker. Guilt and shame when we do have fun, laughter, and overindulge in the pizza, the other glass of wine. Balance your nutrition, because it's blocking your heart chakra. And this is self-love, guys. This is self-love, love for self. You are good enough. You are worthy of having fun, joy and laughter. And you are worthy of an abundant lifestyle where you can eat the finer things in life. For some of you also, you might have, these are just messages that are coming in, some kind of blocks in or relationship with poverty consciousness, of scarcity. Again, look at the ancestral stuff for those of you that resonate with the ancestral healing. Look at your childhood. What was your relationship like with food? Was it readily abundant? All these kinds of questions coming up here, guys, with this Virgo energy, this Virgo season. I hope that helped you. Do take care. Virgo, hello, how are you? We're going to do a message for you now, and this is powerful time for you guys. We're in Virgo season. We're approaching your new moon next week, and we have a Mercury retrograde in Virgo, so this is highly, highly powerful. Message for our Virgonians. I hope you're not being too hard on yourself, Virgo. I hope you're taking time for yourself. You are known to be of service. Let's see what's coming up with Virgo. Speak your truth, throat chakra. Aries. North Node. North Node is in Aries. Oh wow, and the South Node is in Libra. So you're working with the nodes right now. You're working with things to do with Aries and Libra axis. So the axis for this is just getting balance in your relationships and balance with yourself, Virgo. How you fit in other people's circles, whether that's family, career, community, love. You were trying to get some balance with this South Node, which that's the relationship area of your life, and the North Node in Aries is who you are. You are finding some balance, and you're needing to speak your truth about something this week, Virgo, because you're needing the encouragement of Aries. So Aries will be bold and speak the truth, because they don't like that unbalanced energy. They don't like being unauthentic around people, places or situations. But just be mindful, because Aries is a fire sign, and it can, if it's wounded, come from a place of anger, resentment. So just be mindful. Try and tap into or release. If you are going to speak your truth, release this energy. Aries is a fire sign, so in order for us to release our inner fire, we have to move it through us. And the way, I'm an Aries, so I can say this, the way I do this is exercise, jumping up and down, moving, dancing, singing, releasing it, being active. So if you are having to have a conversation with work colleagues, family, whatever it might be, loved ones, maybe just move this energy through you first, releasing the fire from it. And when it comes from your heart, it will be received and bring some kind of balance to your relationships, Virgo. I hope that message resonated and it helped you guys. Do take good care of yourselves. We're now going to go into the sign of Libra. Libra, hello, I have a message for you guys. How are you doing? 4th to the 8th of September, Libra. Go back to my intro, Libra, where I give you a bigger overall message. This is just a little bonus message for the zodiacs. It's a little bit late. I do apologise. I had a last-minute camping trip, making the most of this mini heatwave we're having here in the UK. Let's have a look. What have we got here? Negotiation and perspective, Libra. Insecurities in your root chakra. So there's something in your divine masculine. And this is saying, do what you always do, and you'll always get what you've always got. Libra, for some of you, you're needing to have more fun, joy and passion. Working on your good enough energy of having this. And I think I've mentioned this before to you guys. You have come here to heal some blocks in your heart to do with your worth and your value, the divine feminine. You are ruled by Venus. She's just come out to retrograde. So she's now moving forward in areas to do with our heart, because she's in the sign of Leo. And that's where she's been retrograded, to go over all things, people from the past coming in, to do with heart healing. You are enough. And the way to move this energy this week, Libra, these insecurities, perspective, negotiation, balance. Change it up a little bit. We have a lot of planets in retrograde, and that means rejigging, especially that Mercury retrograde, which is in Virgo. So if things are just the same old, shape them differently. Try them differently. But work through your insecurities and ask the question, why is this relationship as it is? Why do I feel like I do? Remember, it always starts with self. Look at your insecurities in your root chakra, which is your divine masculine energy. Take a different perspective. Another message for Libra, please. Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. There's safety and stability, most certainly. There's some areas in your root chakra, Libra, that's causing some mental blocks. Safety and stability. This is your root chakra again. This is where you feel safe, who you feel safe with, and who you feel stable with. Maybe some trust issues also. This is where you're doing some negotiation and a different perspective this week, guys. I hope that message helped for you. Take good care, and I'll speak with you with the weekend's energy. We're now going into the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio, hello, how are you? 4th to the 8th of September. A little bonus reading for the zodiac signs here. If you want to know more about the overall energy, what's coming in for us all, check out the intro. What do we have for Scorpio? Scorpio, connecting to spirit. We've just had that huge Pisces full moon where we can tap into our intuition, our higher mind, spirit. You are a very spiritual sign, Scorpio. You're very deep in your emotions and your spirituality, so that doesn't come to a surprise for me. There's something that spirit wants to, or if it's angels, your higher self, however you see, there's an internal job here with all these planets being in retrograde. We're going back over things, and it's looking at your blocks in your heart this week, Scorpio. What else do we have? Venus has just gone direct. She's in the sign of Leo, which is our heart. Leo is the big-hearted lion. Now, we can go into a stubborn energy if we're wounded, and we will cross our hands over our heart and protect it. You are a fixed energy, meaning you are quite stubborn. I'm not calling you out, Scorpio, but it's a hard energy to shift. And it's asking you this week to connect to spirit. And that's going to help you, bringing more love, your worth, your value. Because this is to do with relationships in your world where you've had to block your heart from some disappointment, some loss, some grief, some sadness. But it's asking you to move them through this week. North Node, yeah, there's that North Node in Aries. Aries is the initiator. It's the movement. It's the first sign of the zodiac. So it takes action. There's something that wants to move through you and take action on this week. Some of you, it can be career, project, money, areas of your life. You might be holding yourself back because you've been disappointed in the past, or you might fear distrust from others. Earth Star Chakra, there's something wants to ground into your reality. Again, this is earth energy. This is like that money, to do with money. Something that wants to be practical in your world, tangible, feely, touchy, matter energy. Last card, heartache, grief, loss and sorrow here, guys. This is that heart energy. Trust your higher self, trust your intuition, connect to spirit, and ask to be shown what this is, and that you can work through this week, guys. But remember, we have this Venusian energy here. Could be to do with relationships, your worth, your value, areas to do with your heart. Do take care, Scorpio. We're now going into the sign of Sagittarius. Hello, Sagittarius. How are you this week? A little bonus reading for you here. Go to the beginning of the intro of this video. I'm talking a lot of gibberish. I know, it's Mercury retrograde. Go to the beginning and find out what the overall energy is. Now, for some reason, I'm drawn back to my bank. I'm drawn back to ancient Egyptian energy coming in for you. So this is Goddess Isis, the divine feminine. So if anybody's is into that energy, there's a message here what you've got to connect with that energy of ancient Egyptian. Goddess Isis. She is a beautiful, healing, powerful healer. She's a practitioner of the arts. Let's have a look. What message do we have for Sagittarius? What do we have? Self-confidence, self-esteem and self-value. Venus has just gone direct and she's in the sign of Leo, which is our heart energy. This is something that you might be blocking, Sagittarius. Your self-confidence, your value, your esteem. There's a fear here, so you might have been hurt in the past and it wants you to break free from this. It says, fear is an illusion. Fight the fear and do it. So some of you needed to hear that. South Node Karma. Currently the South Node's in South Node's in Libra. Libra is ruled by Venus. Again, that energy this week of self-confidence. You have gained some kind of confidence during this retrograde period while Venus has been in the sign of Leo retrograde. It was in there for a couple of months, so you've been working on areas to do with your worth, your value, your relationship to money, your relationships, whether that's passionate, your projects, whether that's career. There's something that you've gained some kind of confidence in, but you'll know what this is, and this fear is coming up this week, and it wants you to balance out some kind of karmic energy. Fear is an illusion. What else do we have? Commitment and dedication. Oh wow, look at this. There's double confirmation of that Ankh, of the High Priestess, the Goddess energy, Divine Feminine. You're needing to change things up this week. You might be disappointed. You might be trying, and this is what I feel like a lot of us are doing now. We're trying, we're wanting our things to change, we want relationships to change, so we're changing it up. But you might not be seeing results. Your commitment and dedication might be getting tested. And this is wanting you to go into more of a feminine, receptive goddess energy to receive. There's that Venus sign again. Venus is the feminine. She's open to receive. Are you too much in that I will do it regardless? It might not work, but I'm going to do it anyway. A little bit of too much in your masculine, and this can be exhausting, Sagittarius. Have a little bit of joy, fun and laughter. Move your body. Physical movement is needed this week. Some of you that might be exercise. We're in the sign of Virgo till the 22nd of September. She governs our health, nutrition, well-being. So there might be some kind of new regime, so you can tap into Virgo energy. She's quite discerning, which is good. We can implement some new changes. And it might just be that you're having to have more fun and laughter as well, Sagittarius. Last message for Sagittarius. Last message. Egyptian. Oh my goodness, there's the Ankh again. Most certainly, some of you are needing to connect to ancient Egypt, the stars, astrology and mythology this week. That's 3 cards that have come out there. Speak your truth, romance and passion, guilt and shame, and blocks in your heart chakra. Okay guys, Sagittarius, I hope that helped. Do comment, like, subscribe, share my videos. Thank you. Take good care. We're now going into the sign of Capricorn. Hello Capricorn. 3333 has just come up there. So again, that number 333. 33 is Christ consciousness. So this is going to be a powerful read for you. Powerful week for you guys. What's coming in for the sign of Capricorn? Capricorn, what do we have? Taurus energy. Something to do with your tangible money, your value, this is what we earn. Taurus is also ruled by Venus, which is our worth and value. So again, that's just a message in itself. Some of you are needing to do how you view yourself. How are you valued in your workspace, your relationships, your family, is there some kind of balance needing to come in? Because this was pulled up in the intro. The contract, the karmic contract, the scales of balance, a woman holding a coin, and this is your door to healing this week. Looking at areas in your life to do with money, self-worth, self-value. You're transforming them areas to do with it. There's abundance and wealth. More certainly money. Dance and sing, have a bit of fun, Capricorn. And here we have, do what you always do, and you'll always get what you've always got. Some of you, you're working hard, Capricorn, but it just seems like you've got some kind of money leaks, whereby what comes in, it goes straight out. Which, yeah, usually it is like that. But you might be needing to look at some kind of how you are grounding your worth into your world, and areas and leaks to do with your worth, your value, and also your time. This is wanting you to have a little bit more fun, Capricorn. Dance, sing. You are enough. You are enough. And you, Capricorn, are renowned to be the hardest worker in the zodiac. Another message, please. Soul stars. You're needing to ground something into your reality. Your soul star chakra is situated above your head, above your crown chakra. That's connected to spirit. So some of you are needing to connect to spirit, higher self, angel, whatever it is, or just finding some time to just figure out what the hell is going on, what these lessons have been about. Capricorns have been going through a huge transformational cycle with Pluto in the sign of Capricorn for the last 15 years. You're going through some huge transformations, and it might just be that you are needing some time this week to do some soul searching, to do some what the hell's this been about. And most certainly it is to do with abundance and wealth, which is linked to value, which is linked to self-value. Taurus energy, Venus energy, unconditional love. Are you loving yourself unconditionally? Are you able now to, because once you do, then you can look at your relationships and let go of them with unconditional love, accepting people for who they are and letting them go, releasing the drama, releasing this old Plutonian cycle that we've been in. It's been heavy karmic lessons coming in. Let it go. It's done. You don't need to learn anything else, Capricorn. It's done. Send it off with unconditional love. Easier said than done. But if you can manage to do that this week and disconnect from that drama, that cycle, this is what is going to liberate you. Let's have a look. What else do we have? Ancestral lineage. Can't write this. So currently, you're doing it. Some of you are doing healing some wounds to do with your ancestral energies, some karmic cycles, as I've spoke about. This big Plutonian Capricorn energy we've been in, we're transforming the old karma, and this is to do with an ancestral lineage that you are breaking. This is to do with the masculine and the feminine. We've got here Venus and we've got here Mars. You will come here to heal the divine masculine and feminine within you, to break free from some old cyclical energy that's been passed down to you guys. This is a big message. You have here Merlin magic. This is the transformation. This is the magic wand. You are creating some different reality, and you have the key to do this. Time alone and solitude here, guys. And also, some of you, watch out for the synchronicities. We've pulled angel feathers, and then the next card would be synchronicity, trust. Trust that you are guided. Trust that you are loved. Trust that you are unconditional love. And I'm also getting a side message here about your ancestors. There's some kind of heartache, grieving, loss that you have been hurt. You've learnt these lessons through. This has caused some blocks in your heart chakra. However, this is ancestrally, so you have that magic wand. You have the Merlin energy to set yourself free from this. And this is going to create, there's a new home, new car. So this could be not for everybody, but this is just bringing in something new. New car, new home, new chapter, new stability in your world, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed that. Do take good care of yourselves. Aquarius, how are you? Aquarius, I'm going to give you a little bonus reading. I've done the overall introduction for this week, 4th to the 8th. Let's see what's in store for our beautiful Aquarians. I'm using my deck that I created. It's a very powerful creative energy. Dance and sing, Aquarius. Needing to have a bit of fun. Put the music on. Let this energy flow through you. Move it. It's a heavy energy. What else do we have? Root chakra, you're needing to release some old insecurities to do with your divine masculine. There's something that you are needing to make peace with, Aquarius. We have the peace and trust. Some of you might have issues about people, places or situations that might be holding you back for some adventures, might be holding you back for some new challenges, some new... not challenges, it's funny how that message came in. You might fear that whatever's new's coming in, it's a challenge, so you might be taking a step back because you might be in this energy here. Rejection is an old wound. Let it go. You might fear rejection, abandonment, really subconsciously in your root chakra that you're needing to make peace with because it might be holding you back from some new adventure, some new opportunities. You are enough. You are enough, Aquarius. Masculine energy. You're healing some masculine wounds here. You have Merlin magic here. You can wave that wand. You can transform one energy into another. This is what you're here to do. You're here to heal some ancestral wounding. Masculine and feminine. You're bringing it into balance, into this consciousness, into this collective, into your world. And it starts with unconditional love. Unconditional love for self then can go on to others. There might be some kind of stuck energy where you cannot forgive somebody, and you might think that you have, but there's some unconscious beliefs. And remember, this starts with self. It's just a projection of what you are healing, especially through that ancestral lineage. Aquarius, one final message. They've been interesting, the readings this week. Very much ancestral energies coming to a close. What do we have? You are a master healer. You are a master healer, Aquarius. Something to do with abundance and wealth. How do you view money? How do you receive money? Do you think you're good enough? There's some kind of mental blocks here, possibly from some blocks in your heart chakra to do with heartache, grief, loss and sorrow, angels and feathers. When you're doing this work this week, just watch out for some synchronicities. Tap into the angels, tap into the higher self. It's going to help you out this week, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Do take good care. Pisces, hello, how are you? How have you recovered from that full moon that we had? How powerful was that? So I'm going into the individual zodiac signs, give you a bonus. Go back to the intro. It goes deeper into the overall collective energy. A new start is coming, we've been told, especially with that new moon, your opposite sign in Virgo, which happens on the 14th of September, so not long, just a week away. And then the new start's coming in. Pisces, let's see what's happening with you guys. Let's see what's happening with our Pisces. This has come up for about 6 out of 12 zodiac signs today. We are healing ancestral lineage to do with the masculine, to do with the feminine. This is what we're balancing out. We have here contract. This came up in the intro. Karmic contracts, justice. We're bringing some kind of balance in here. Goddess of the moon, highly intuitive energy, this ancestral, this higher consciousness. We're healing insecurities now, root chakra. Angels and feathers, look out for the signs. Synchronicity and trust. Some of you might have blocks in your heart where you have been deceived. Fear people, fear opportunities coming in, really deceptive energy. But you might be keeping yourself stuck in this because you have some possible insecurities in your root chakra, and that's what you've come here to do, to try and balance out that masculine and feminine through this ancestral lineage. I knew this was going to come up. I was just about to say Venus is just going direct now. She's been in retrograde, meaning going over all things to do with your heart. She's in the sign of Leo. So all relationships to do with heart healing, whether that's family, partners, career, anything that you love is coming up for review. And this is to do with your worth, your value. But people and places might have been triggering you to try and get you to see something. Venus is now direct. So now you know your worth and value. You're going to come up against relationships, dynamics, people, places and situations, and they ain't going to sit right with you anymore. Pisces. feminine. You've been doing some feminine healing, but this might have been blocking your creative spark. It might have been blocking your creative abundance. Creativity is opening up to you now. Dream big. Release this poverty consciousness, lack energy. This is what you're here to heal through your ancestral wounding. Your commitment, your dedication will be rewarded. You're going through a huge transformation. This is going to affect all relationships, your romantic relationships, your passions, your dreams, your desires. Your creative energy, your divine feminine is waking up, Pisces. This is beautiful. This is beautiful for you guys. Working through some rejection energies. Rejection is an old wound. Let it go. And also, some of you are needing to balance your nutrition. We're in the sign of Virgo, so this is apt, your opposite sign. This is a great time to implement some new nutrition regimes, some new exercise regimes. Virgo is the natural healer. She's also about alternative medicine. So you could be maybe going more down the holistic path. This is about balancing nutrition. Balancing what you eat, but also your thoughts, how you nurture and nourish your mind. Because Virgo can be that critical thinker. And Pisces, one of the low vibes of Pisces, can dig itself in the head in the sand. Have you been some habits that you are needing to come into balance, Pisces? Only you can answer that. Don't beat yourself up. It's never too late to take on this Virgonian energy and cut things out your life that needs to be cut out your life to do with nutrition, well-being, exercise. What else do we have? Last card. You've been healing some heartache, grief, loss and sorrow. So this is where some of you might have been going off track. And it's saying to tap into that Virgo energy. And it's a great time to put yourself back on track. Let's bring some kind of balance into your world, Pisces. You are the natural healer. Because we pulled this energy. You are the natural healer this week. It's in the intro, it's in the beginning. Go have a look. It's the door to your personal healing and happiness. Being your inner healer. Looking at areas in your life. Be discerning. Virgo is discerning energy, so we can put something in place and it will stick. Something to do with your abundance and wealth. Now, we did pull along here poverty consciousness. So I think something might be blocking the areas to do with wealth. Now, when we feed ourselves, whether that's mind, nutrition, whether we're feeding our mind with negative thinking, not good enough kind of energy, or it's actual nutrition, we're feeding it rubbish, we know that it's not good for us. Now, this is not me being picky. I'm not here to tell you what you can and you can't eat, but we can sometimes just overindulge on things that are not good for us because we have an old wound. We go into that void and we're trying to fill it. Food is a good way to do that. And this might be blocking your abundance blocks of how you see yourself in that poverty consciousness. This might be an area of your world where you might have a difficult relationship with money. That simply means money, for me, energetically, is just your value. It's your wealth psychology. Tell yourself you're good enough this week, Pisces, and you will go a long way to healing your mind, body and soul. Take very good care of yourself, and I will speak with you very soon.